Hello and welcome to our very first vlog over here at the Veen team. I'm so excited to be offering this to you guys. I think it's really important for everyone to always be on top of the knowledge of the market and on top of the knowledge for investing. And so we're really excited to give you weekly videos, and each one of these videos is going to be on a different topic. So what I want from you is to like our page, check out our website, and send us some comments, send us some messages to let us know what you might want to hear about. So with that being said, our very first vlog today is on okay, so why buy? Really simple, right? So I get this question all the time. I have people ask me, how do I start buying? Oh, there's no way I can possibly buy. They have all different questions about how to get started. It seems really overwhelming. So first things first, I want you guys to answer these questions honestly. Number one, are you stuck in a renting cycle? Are you stuck paying rent every month, can't afford to put away money for a down payment? Are you stuck in that renting cycle? Put your hands up if you've been renting for a long time. Number two, are you living at home with mom and dad or with a sibling? Are you kind of in a position where you don't own anything yourself and you're not renting yourself either? Put your hands up. That's number two. Number three, do you think that you can't afford to buy property? This is going to hit a lot of you guys, okay? Because especially with our market the way it is right now, and with the growing different sales prices out there, a lot of people think they can't afford it. So put your hands up if you can't afford it. Number four, are you a commitophobe? Are you afraid to commit to actually purchasing a property and everything that entails? Okay, so if you guys put up your hands to any one of those questions, then I want you to go get a piece of paper and get a pen or a marker or something to write on, and then meet me back here in 2 minutes. I'll wait. Okay, so you're back, you've got your piece of paper and you've got your pen. All right, so I'm gonna shoot a bunch of numbers at you, and I'm gonna try to do this kind of quick, because the first thing we're gonna do is tackle this from a financial standpoint, because I really believe that real estate has to be financed first, so that you're investing in yourself by investing in real estate, so that you see a return. So here we go. I'm gonna prove to you guys that you can afford to buy some real estate and invest in yourself. So number one, you're gonna write down how much you're paying in rent right now. And you're gonna put down there plus utilities if you're paying plus utilities, and also add in your insurance costs. So go write it down. Number two, you're gonna write down this number, $700. $700 is the estimated median price for a 1-bedroom in Chatham-Kent right now, and that's coming from Point 2 Homes. So a 1-bedroom house is $700 plus utilities, okay? So I'm betting a lot of you guys are paying a lot more than that, because a lot of you need a lot more than a 1-bedroom apartment. All right, so it's $700. 1-bedroom apartment. If you have a family, then you're paying a lot more. Okay, so number three, you're gonna write down $189,000. $189,000 is the estimated price of a 2-bedroom standard home here in Chatham-Kent. So that's $189,000. That seems scary. That's a lot bigger than that 700. But your number four number you're going to write down is 770. So $770 is the principal and interest payment on a mortgage on a house at $189,000. So, and that's with the 10% down payment. So we'll talk about the down payment later. So for $70 more, you can get a 2-bedroom house, a standard 2-bedroom house in Chatham-Kent today for $70 more a month. And then you're gonna go, well, wait, but how am I going to get a down payment? I'm gonna do a whole video on that, so keep checking back every week. We'll have a whole video about how to get a down payment and how you can possibly even get a free down payment. We have investors, we have programs, and we can make that work for you. So if you have questions about that, send me a message through Facebook or through our email, through our website, or text or call anytime, and I can talk to you about those programs. But that's for another video. I promise you, we can make that work for you. Okay, so going on, number five, you're gonna say, well, what about property taxes? So we're paying right now, our principal interest is $700. On a house that's 189,000, your estimated, and this is dependent on neighborhood and lot size, but your estimated is going to be $180 to $200 a month. Okay, so that brings it up a little bit. Now utilities, we're not talking about, because the stat we're going on was $700 plus utilities was our 1 bedroom. So plus utilities is going to be, you know, anywhere you go. So we're taking utilities out of the equation. So all in with your principal and interest payments on your mortgage, you're at $950 plus utilities, $250 more than what you're paying right now. Okay, so if you can try to figure out $250 a month, that's something that we're going to talk to a financial advisor, and we're going to see how we can trim your fat and how we can become your gym buddies and make sure that you guys are staying on task with your financial health, and that we're making sure that you're paying off what you need to pay off first to get you to the end result quicker. All right, so now one more big number, and this one's really important. So I want you to take an entire piece of paper if you have one. And I'm gonna do it too. And I want you to take your pen and mark on the entire sheet. I want you to put a giant 0, just like this. So this giant 0, write it down. And then put it down, put your hands on it and think about it for a second. That sucks to write down a 0. And that 0 right now is what's representing how much you're putting away for yourself every month when you're paying rent. That really sucks. You're paying nothing towards yourself. You're investing nothing in yourself. Now I want you to turn your piece of paper away or around, and instead of 0, we're gonna put a 100. That one's a lot happier. That's a fun number. So you're gonna write your 100 down. And you feel good, so put that number down, put your hands on it. And that number feels really happy and healthy, right? Well, now I'm gonna burst your bubble because 100% is how much you are paying right now of someone else's mortgage. That's how much you are giving away every single month. 100% of your rent is being put away. So if you take anything from this video, I want you to take this away. You are always paying a mortgage. It's just whether you're paying your own or someone else's. So right now you're afraid. If you put up your hand for the committal, you're afraid of taking on a mortgage. But guess what? You already have one if you're paying rent. You're already paying someone else's mortgage. So they decided to go out and invest and get a mortgage, and you're paying it, and you're paying their equity. Equity is another one we're going to have a big blog on. That's a word that a lot of people don't understand. We're going to talk about equity, and it's your friend and you want it. So maybe write that down even right now. You're always paying a mortgage. Keep that in your mind, because that's going to give you fuel to start saving and to start getting your credit scored up and getting ready to purchase a property. Okay, so now we've talked about the financial. Now we're going to go on to number 2. And number 2, my second point about why you should buy and why you should buy today and why you should invest in yourself is for security. So a lot of times we have people come up to us and, they're in a horrible situation. I just had this happen about a month ago where they're saying, my landlord's going to sell this house that I'm living in, and I can't afford rent now because it's crazy. And now I don't have a down payment saved. What can I do? I want to buy. You never know when you're renting when the landlord's going to have to sell their place or when they just choose to. And if it becomes owner occupied with the sale of the house, you could be given just 90 days to get out, and that can be a scary situation. So my number 2 reason, number 1 is financial. Number 2 is security, to make sure that you guys have a place that you can always call your own. I remember when my mortgage broker got me my first place, he said to me, he's like, congratulations, it's yours and no one can now take it away. And that meant something so much to me. So keep that in mind. No one can take this away from you. As long as you continue to pay your payments on time, then you're good. It's yours. So that's number 2. Also, part of security is also knowing that the equity that in your house is now also tucked away, and it's like this little nest that keeps growing and growing and growing. And that's a security blanket as well. It's a bit of a savings, a bit for you. And it's a way of improving your financial health, improving your credit, everything. So it helps build yourself. And from that, it then gives security to your family members to pass on. You know, you buy a house, you stay in it, and we see it all the time, that then when the unfortunate happens and you pass away, there's some security there for your family. And it's there for when you pass away to give on to the people you love. So that's number 2, okay? If you're renting, you have nothing afterwards. So that's number 2. My number 3 reason is personal. So we've got financial security and now personal reasons. So when you own your own house, if you're like me, you love to decorate and you get to put your own stamp on things, which then makes you have more pride of ownership. It helps you have a more comfortable lifestyle, and you know, you can feel more at home. A lot of times people, when they own their own house and they get to keep it the way they want to keep it, they have control over how they want to live. It lowers anxieties, it helps with your pride issues, it helps with your self-esteem. There's so many reasons to start buying today. So with that, are 3 reasons. Few things I want you to take away from this video, actually. 3 reasons to buy: financial health, investing in yourself. Number 2 is security. And number 3 is your personal reasons and your pride. So if you guys like this video, please like it, share it, like us on Facebook, add us onto our website. We have an awesome newsletter we send out every month. If you want to send us your email, you can get some great tips. We talk a lot about decorating, investing, the market, what's happening right now, lots of cool stuff. So like us, and also comment with what you would like to see, because I would love to get some more videos out to you guys about what you want to know and what you want to see. So with that, thanks so much for watching today. And if you have any questions, give us a ring. Thanks so much.